Oh yeah, he is there.
Yeah. But anywho, we are live.
Hey,
I mean, hello.
we
We are
are
live on
live.
Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We're here to go over the last episode of Are the Roll. This is our recap with our two wonderful actors. Uh,
Huh?
uh, can't get it
What?
right. Okay. Amalia, also known as Anime Girl, and Mark, also known
Alpha, I'm
as
Fig.
Kinchi from Evangelion.
I don't know what that is. I play Greyhide basically.
Oh, Shinji. You mean Shinji? It does look
Senshi,
like
yes,
Shinji.
Senshi. Sorry, I actually didn't
Oh,
like that
what a
anime
good.
series. I hope people don't kill me for that.
I actually do
Um,
like it, but I can understand why people don't like it. I guess I think the ending ruined it for a lot of people.
I just wish it had a hero. Um, let's see.
Hmm.
Anything else?
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
Shinji's
you
not
can.
much
No,
of a
he's a
hero.
whiny butthole. Um, the closest one to a hero, in my opinion, was the redhead or something. But even she had issues.
Oh, the Sakura. What's her name again?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forget. It's been
she's
so long since I've seen it. This is going well.
there are a lot of mommy daddy issues in that
Yes,
anime.
for good reason, I suppose. But
To answer, it is Evangelion, the original
yeah,
one. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen
they
the
remade it.
reboots.
I didn't even know they remade it.
Different though. Like I think it's not necessarily. It's not like a remake, but they rebooted it and it's a little different. Apparently, it's very good, but I haven't seen it.
Mm. So, only other thing I have to mention is if you missed it, there is a video on our channels with me and Tim Tiny's. I can put his stuff up here on
Yeah.
the right there. If you want to see an expert work his craft and somewhat teach me as much as I can be teachable on this to paint minis, he's extremely good at it. You can see his Instagram right below, right there, and check him out. He just had a kid on. It's all over his Facebook, so check him out there too. So congrats to
Congratulations.
him. And let's
I got to
see.
watch a good chunk of it, and for anybody wanting to get into painting, especially, I'd say, I mean, all throughout, but I guess the good 15 minutes, he goes through, I guess, a lot of basics, brushes that can be used, different kinds of paints. They talk about
Yeah,
different brands too, so a lot of technical stuff.
yeah, he goes over a
Super
lot of
interesting, and
stuff.
They start from scratch.
Yeah, we started
Yeah,
from scratch
super,
after talking for like an
super
hour
useful and
about
super
painting.
interesting.
Yeah, after talking for like an hour about painting, we
Yeah,
finally started from
and
scratch. So
also
yeah, go ahead.
also martial artist as
Oh
well,
yeah,
so
he's also
super
a kung fu
interesting.
teacher,
Oh
kung fu
yeah.
teacher of a certain school of it. So check him out. His kid's
Oh, I
name
can't
is
remember.
Atali, if you're interested. I think, but I hope I said that right. Otherwise, I'm
Oh
a
yeah.
terrible person. Then, other than that, we can get started on our last episode of Are the Roll. Roll the introduction. No, there's no introduction. So last time, where did we start off last episode?
Uh,
Waking
we
up, I believe.
yeah, or we
Hold
just
on.
went. I no, I think we
No,
arrived
Oh,
yeah,
at
no, we were
Trollskull
at
Manor.
Trollskull,
Yeah, and I
and
remember I remember Chef
Enigma.
Angelo surprised everyone with a beautiful with a beautiful late meal. Um,
oh God.
Angela.
well, it doesn't work if you're anime and he's not. So let's see if he can be anime. Oh, it doesn't work.
It's
Well, you know
okay.
what? He's perfect the way he is. So
He is. Oh.
who's that Chef Boyardee? I saw Chef Boyardee pop up on the screen.
No one.
Anyway, I made a beautiful meal for our adventurers at Trollskull Manor. Steak and frites for everybody. Yeah. So
That's right.
Oh.
so was there something else that happened before that? I remember we all arrived there. Oh, and then Enigma
Enigma
had a big
shared
message
some
for us. Yeah.
She shared
because we were in the
that.
middle of kind of in the middle
Yeah.
of the night. We're waiting to either go. Fitz wanted us to go follow Bonnie
Well, it was getting
after
late.
she's done work.
Yeah, it was starting to get late and you're at Trollskull, and so she knew this was going to happen in the next night, so she wanted to tell you before that came about. That she was visited by a friend who apparently became vampire, but she said it much more funny than me because of how Enigma talks, and that she said that she would come back for her. She wanted to kill the rest of you, and that for food, and she'd come back to see Enigma's decision on whether to join her or not as a vampire. So that happened, and then you guys decided, well, we'll deal with that if it happens, and so you went and decided to follow Bonnie, right?
Yeah, and
That was pretty funny. Fitz had some hand signals.
I rolled a 1 or a 2 on understanding it, so I completely shit the bed on understanding what he was saying to us, and I ended up blowing our cover really terribly. But
I tried to translate.
Well, the funny thing is, I don't know why he didn't just tell it to you. Like,
Yeah, there's
verbally.
no one around. It really was just us in the middle of the night.
basically, he said, "Yeah, if he makes a puking noise, that means to do." And I'm like, "Okay."
Right.
So I didn't get that at all. And then
I still have no idea what he was trying to get you to do. I know we know that puking was the cue for something.
for something, and yeah,
Right.
But I rolled a 1 on understanding his sign language, so I didn't understand.
It was if he sees Bonnie, he was gonna puke.
And then what did we
And
do?
I think,
Right. That was like what happens.
I don't know. I think in his mind it was because he would be in character and incognito because he's puking because he's posing as a vagrant or a drunkard. I think. But yeah, the follow-up was not very clear.
Yeah, I still don't know what he wanted Enigma and Greyhide to do. But I guess he was worried that she would go out the back and like somehow stealth away without anyone noticing. Is what he was afraid of. But anyways, Greyhide and Enigma weren't stealthing in front or anything, so she came out from the back, went to the front, and was like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing here?" Yeah.
Alpha's into Fig.
Alpha went to Fig, went inside, tried to play the instrument with 3 strings for a bit, talked with him for a while. Got the impression that he seems awkward, but the awkward might not be 100% who he really is, kind of thing.
And I know Greyhide and Enigma were across the street, just kind of trying to be inconspicuous, but not too inconspicuous because I'm bad at stealth. So
the 2 people who are not whatever that word is, I can't say.
Inconspicuous, yeah.
Inconspicuous.
And then so something happened in the bar. There was a conversation with Bonnie, and then Bonnie ended up leaving, and then Fitz gave his puke signal, and then I kind of I ran to see what was wrong, and then Bonnie came out of the front of the bar and then straight up saw me. So it was just really humiliating. And we're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And then see you tomorrow type thing. And then Fitz was annoyed, but and then Alpha decided to go. We stood behind, but you decided to follow Bonnie.
Right. I kind of decided to go straight up and use the excuse that we were trying to. Well, I didn't kind of mention I was with you guys, and you guys tried to hide behind us. But that basically, we heard there was a vampire lurking, and we knew she finished at this hour and wanted to make sure she made it home safe. And it took a little convincing because she had originally refused my help.
Yeah. Eventually, you convinced her that you could walk with her to a certain point, but not all the way to her place.
No, I think I just showed her the there's a bat that I took out of my hat, and that I could communicate with it, and that I had actual skill available, and that
you were being weird is the way I see it. Like it's like you're this person who we agreed we were going to see the next day. Instead of just saying, okay, we had to follow her, and then we're like, oh, I want to. Like the whole thing, I think struck the Bonnie is kind of odd. Like coming out of the blue and saying, hey, I want to walk you home, type of thing.
It's definitely
there's a
odd
bat
to her.
under my hat and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
So
But it
the
ended
whole
up working
stealth
out.
and being cool thing for all of us, I think we all blew it. But that didn't matter for much longer because Bonnie went on her way home, and then something happened to Greyhide because he was hiding behind some barrels, being really inconspicuous, very obviously hiding behind barrels, and Bonnie saw me hiding behind a barrel. But behind that barrel was Anya, who was the vampire friend of Enigma. Yeah, and then she dazzled me. Oh, you got a vamp? Oh, that's a cat. It's kind of a vampire. But yeah, dazzled me, charmed me, and then bit me, and then things went really, really pear-shaped after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that went from real laugh to anime laugh. But let's see. Yeah, so that was fun. She rolled a very good stealth, by the way, or decent. I mean, it was over like 20, and so she's kind of showed up next to you, and did her charm ability on the one person that could probably have a huge effect on her, which was the paladin.
Yeah, this is my paladin skin. No, this is more Viking skin, but.
Oh, there is a good Viking one. I think I have it saved. Where is it? Oh yeah, here you go. This is my Viking. Ah!
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyways,
oh, yeah,
you fought her for a while. What happened next? I gotta take this off.
All I know is everyone else was fighting them. Greyhide managed to roll under 10, I think about 14 consecutive times.
Right, to save from the charm.
And I was just trying to, saving throw for the charm, and I was basically rendered useless for the rest of the battle. So I'll just sit out and let everyone else talk from now on.
Yeah, well, you did bless people. Really you did all you could without actually attacking anyone.
I healed myself because I got bit really bad, so I did a healing hand job.
You healed yourself up to your max of 9.
And then I cast a charm on everyone to help my saving throw, but it didn't help. And
yeah, that was a lot of unfortunate for you.
I mean, your axe was super helpful.
Your axe.
Yeah, my axe
a lot of chances.
made me keep headbutting it. So.
Well, it literally says like you only get to save against it if someone attacks you, basically, and the axe was just attacking you.
Yeah. Trying some paladin skins, and I kind of hate them all.
Yeah, that one's a little weird.
Oh, there's a good one. Yeah,
that one's a little odd.
I don't think
there was a lot of effort in design there.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good DM skin.
Right?
I don't.
I was just doing my soy boy smile.
And I feel I hope we're not annoying the audience too much with all of these things.
Yeah, we're probably entertaining ourselves only at this point.
Yeah.
But so the fight went on for a long time. You actually got her down to like 100 hit points left. And then I'm actually joking. I mean, I'm not joking, but
yeah, wow. Advance like 8 hit points at a time.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but you can probably guess. She regenerates 20 hit points every turn, and then that's just all vampires do.
I got the sense.
Yeah, and the only thing that'll stop it is I think fire. No, not even fire. I think it's just divine magic, like not divine fire. Damage will stop it.
I think you need.
Well, I have that, but I was completely
or
useless,
actual sunlight.
Yeah, or a spell that
divine
actually
smite and that other. The divine whatever, but
divine smite would do it. Anything with divine damage, guiding bolt would have done it.
The vampires are no joke. Well, I ain't joking about vampires. Not after what happened.
At the beginning of the battle, I just mentioning Alpha did summon Patty to watch over Bonnie, and she left Bonnie kind of pieced early on in the battle, and Patty had orders to follow her. So just a little tidbit that'll come back later. But
you guys like my hat?
Oh my goodness, yes I do.
It's called Cat on the Head. Cat on Head. Oh wow, it even has
pretty
its tail.
accurate.
Right?
Why'd they call it that?
I mean, that feels accurate too. Like it could hold on and just claw your brain out.
Oh god, that looked really distorted. Oh my god. Someone's playing in cats.
Meow.
Hey, look, meow. Okay, meow.
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 See,
But I need to take off the cat. Hold on. But yeah, so that battle went on a long time, and I think you got her down 20 hit points. Like you got her down to 20 damage. Like she had only taken 20 damage by the end of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because she keeps regenerating every turn. Terrible.
Yeah.
She was at best annoyed.
Yeah. I think you may have had a chance if you maybe did it at Trollskull or somewhere where she'd have to be invited in, possibly. But even then, she could charm someone and try to get them to invite him in. But who knows?
And even then, like, we still need, unless you tie her up and wait for daylight. And they're probably she's probably pretty fast.
So after the major ass kicking, everything we try is just not working. All my saving throws are failing.
That was so sad.
She keeps offering and saying, "Look, I'll stop fighting. I'll stop killing all your friends if you join me." And but Enigma resists that, and we keep fighting, and again, Enigma tries to join, but then Alpha keeps fighting, and then eventually we just get exhausted. Like we're all almost dead. We just say, "Okay, go," and then
Enigma, you had 9 hit points total. I mean, your maximum hit points were 9,
maximum was
and you had 9, less than that. Yeah. Or no, I think you heal yourself up. And same with same with Fitz, right? Fritz.
So how is necrotic damage ever fixed? Is there any way to do that in the D&D world? Because I took necrotic damage.
It's not just necrotic damage in general. That's specifically a vampire's bite. It does necrotic damage to hurt you, but it's not the necrotic damage that does that. It's just a vampire does that, and it comes back the next day. It comes back after.
Oh, so my maximum hit points come back after a long rest?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. Because I thought that was permanent. I'd have to go to some sort of mime or
we
mage.
We used a potion on Fitz, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna.
You had to use your whole hand on yourself.
Yeah, I can heal myself back up to 9, but I can't go any higher than 9 because So we can go into battle, but I have that. I do have a gauntlet so that if I get knocked unconscious, I stay conscious and fight until I'm 100% dead. So at least I'll be in the fight a little bit longer before I'm absolutely totally dead.
It depends. Well, I don't want to say anything. Never mind. Yes, you are, of course, correct.
Yes.
Oh, take notes. Can't distract us with your clever wigs.
But,
you almost slipped. We're gonna figure you out.
There are certain... I like that hair on you, Greg.
Right?
Actually, yeah. This
is what I was going for, Reno, when I dyed my hair black. Sorry, she's probably yelling at me in the other room. So after that, Enigma did finally go with Anya, with the vampire, to save you all. After, of course, berating you for, not being that tough.
Right.
Yeah. I let her down. I was trying to be all Chad and impressive and be the big hero, but I was completely useless.
I think you were a little impressed for a while.
Mew.
Meow. What is that? What's that one called, by the way?
Little vamp
called
lady.
Cat by Marky Mark.
Wow.
Some guy called Marky Mark created one called Cat.
Oh yeah,
good description.
Mark Wahlberg made a cat filter. I don't buy it.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's it.
That's a little disturbing.
That's like a Cthulhu. That's very Lovecraftian over there. Oh, there you go.
All right. Yeah.
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 I like this one.
It's not bad, but the rest of them are that's nothing. The rest of them are not good. Anywho, so yeah, she eventually went
Enigma
with
had a really good
Anya.
one-liner.
Girl, you got weird.
Oh yeah,
That was
that's
pretty
what it
funny.
was.
Yeah.
You got weird.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah, I
talking
got
to
weird.
this person. She's like, girl, you got weird.
But she definitely
Well, that's-
dissed us for letting her
Well,
down.
that's
I forget.
attractive.
And then,
Yeah.
and then from there, I mean, we just sort of regrouped and we said, okay, well, we got to go after her now because I don't think things are going to go well for her. But first, and no joke, I had to roll saving throws, and I think I rolled 14 times before I got anything.
Yeah.
And Greg, the DM,
But it
actually
still
just
didn't
I got a
save you.
tie, and he just gave it to me out of exhaustion. So it wasn't anything. I rolled a 13, and then I rolled a, I said, okay, fine, you get it with a 13. I think I needed a 14, and it was just out of exhaustion. So it was the worst dice rolling night ever.
Yeah, that was
think,
pretty funny. For like the
You were,
next
like,
minute.
reverse cheating.
Yeah, reversed. Yeah, I was asking if you were cheating in the reverse way, but for like the next minute after that battle, Greyhide's like, maybe she's fine. I mean, maybe they're just friends. It's fine.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, the entire time Greyhide was saying, "Was like, oh, she's attacking us, but maybe she's not so bad." And then I wasn't attacking her. But I don't even know. Like when we resume on Thursday, seeing how powerful Anya is, what kind of strategy can we even put together to do this, or do we got to let the story sort of resolve itself? And I don't know. I don't know what Greg has up his sleeve for that. Like, do we let Anya say her piece, and can she get out of there?
I think
Enigma.
we are employed by some very powerful people. And
that's right.
that there may be a possibility to employ some of that help.
We tell them, hey, there's a vampire in town, and
they might
also,
arm us with some artifacts or send a mercenary to help.
I would
us.
actually think about. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I think the fact that we could say Enigma knows the whereabouts of the Stone of Galore, and we could get some other very powerful people that, oh, really? Okay, so then it's in our best interest to get her back alive. So we might be able to get some people from all sides interested.
We have to be careful because she has some information. We don't know to what nature. So we have to be careful what we promise.
I would say I would look for people who probably have divine magic. If you have anybody you could look for that has that.
Well, maybe Ralph from my paladin school, possibly, but no, he's not strong enough. I don't know.
Maybe somebody at the Enclave might.
There's literally no limit. I mean, you don't have to stop with one person either. But you guys have to remember, the more people you go to, the more time goes by.
Time elapses, So I'm just wondering.
I could probably send a few animals in different directions with some notes.
Yes.
Requesting help. I do need to retrieve Patty from Bonnie because he's under instructions to guard her.
So basically, we're kind of screwed, is what I'm saying. That's the way things.
There's also, we have to think about this. Anya could have just bitten Enigma right then and there. She might want something. So there may be some, if she's working alone and not with an entire vampire faction, we might be able to negotiate something.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
She might want something.
Do the head movement balancing.
Oh, the other one here.
Yeah. Nope, never mind.
Didn't do much. Yeah, I think but Anya didn't seem to be interested in talking to us. It's like I think any kind of appeals, like we had to be, we said, can we talk about this in person? We even brought that up to her. It's like, no, I'm taking, all right.
She definitely did not want to talk to you.
Oh yeah, because I'm like a paladin.
She just wants to eat you.
Maybe I'm strong enough to kill her this time because I'm all seduce Anya. Roll to seduce. That's we'd have to leave that up to Fitz. That's his specialty.
But Yeah.
I think there are. Yeah, she is definitely out of our league in terms of power at this where we are at this game. But I think there are definitely a lot of avenues we can go to for support and help. Yeah, I think we'll.
Lots of potential. But yes, I will tell you, time is of the essence. Oh, yeah.
All right, cool cats and kittens. I think we know how this is going to have to shake down. Meow.
I have to shake down meow.
Shake meow.
There will probably the next session will probably start with Enigma.
Time is the this is not going to be fun. I think somebody might die next episode. I think one of us, I think Greyhide could get butchered.
No empty promises.
Scary there for a couple of you. It's pretty scary there.
I mean, Fitz, if we hadn't given him that potion, he might have just split out.
Yeah.
I want to grab a ringlet.
The hell?
Well, I think at the danger of annoying our viewers, I'm going to retire this snap camera.
There's one thing I'd like
today.
to mention.
After today. Go ahead.
We do have a new YouTube series coming out Saturday. Our first episode will be released, entitled Behind the Roll. So if you ever wondered how we put together, when I say we, I really mean Greg, puts together all our sets for all their battlefield maps using 3D printing and all the process and the time it takes and painting and all of that nice stuff. You should follow us, and that episode will be released on YouTube this Saturday.
All right. Yeah, excited to see that.
That'd be good, and it'll come out in multiple series. And also check out the painting with Tim Tinies. He's pretty awesome. We'll probably do it going forward, but there is a scheduling issue with having a newborn, so we'll see how that goes. But we kind of wanted to. I believe he wanted to keep doing it as well. So that's cool.
Can I scratch the kitty?
What kitty?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, kitty's gone. Yeah. Sorry.
I was like, my cat's not here.
Whatever. I don't call him that, but anyways.
That looks like the most depressed kitty ever. Like, seriously, that cat looks so depressed.
I know.
Kitty.
I think it's me.
Come for your scratches. Where is it?
Oh my god.
There, I'm smiling like a normal person. This is how normal people look, but this is how I look all the time.
Right?
I got a very serious German face, so this looks like a very German cat.
Also, if going forward, these Behind the Roll episodes that we will be doing, feel free to comment, or you can join our Discord, and if there are things that you're curious about or would like to see, let us know, and we can make those episodes as well.
And if you're interested in possibly some acting and improv advice, we might be coming with a video on that as well in the future.
Yeah, actually, that's something I'd be interested in discussing. Have all of us here and just talk about the fundamentals of improv. And
Mark used to
run
his own
scenarios.
school.
Yeah, an acting school in Toronto before the pandemic.
Only if you're
completely
wearing
crushed
the Chad
it.
face.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways, glad you all came, whoever's here, and we will see you next time on Thursday, 7:30 sharp. Eastern.
See you later, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.